as we are heading into episode number 12, I think. I never know what episode or anything I'm on, I don't know why I even say it. But yeah, we are. Today's episode we're going to be building on to our new area we're working on. And when I say building onto our new area we're working on, if I can find it on the map now because I've lost it. I mean here, well, I was right where I needed to be. This area here, we've got massive demand for housing, ridiculous amount of demand for housing. So what I'm going to try and do is fill in this area between the two roundabouts with housing. No need to worry about the industrial area here, because the pollution doesn't stretch anywhere near what we're aiming for. We're aiming sort of past this point here, and indeed the sound pollution as well doesn't quite reach there. So we should be okay for this build. So what I'm going to do to start off with, just a nice simple basic thing, is we're going to extend this road. If it will let me zoom in, get the right road, because apparently I've put that on a 6-lane road, which is probably not what I need for this build. I probably need a 4-lane road. 6 lanes feels it. Well, actually, I say that now. I was intending to extend down the coast. Maybe we'll use the 6-lane road and we'll build back down accordingly. Why not? Space already occupied. Space occupied. But why are we not snapping? I think it's because Fine Road Anarchy is on. Let's try that. Right. Better. We're actually getting what we need now. I don't normally use Fine Road Anarchy. I installed it just so I could try and make car parks work properly. So that's why it's there. It's not really a thing I would generally use, but you know, it's a needs must situation. We're going to lose a house doing this. It's unfortunate. I say we're going to lose a house. That's probably something I've actually plopped there. That's a ploppable. It feels like a ploppable. What was that? An elementary school. Definitely a ploppable. Anywhere I can dump that whilst I'm just doing this. Let's put it on this main road here. For now, that's probably where I'm going to need the school anyway, to be completely fair. And then we'll run this road down here, and we'll run it all the way back to link up with this one. And so this kind of gives us a nice little area in which to build. We'll put some pipes in now, so I'm not wondering in a second why I don't have any water. Because as has become the channel motto, people do in fact need water. Yeah, we're just going to fill this area up. Give me a place to start from whilst I'm doing the build. And we'll bring that down there as well, and that should cover the entire area. Just about. Looks good, looks good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, because you've all seen me build roads before, like this isn't a new concept to you that I build roads. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the road build offline. I'll come back, I'll show you what's there, and then we'll fill it all in, and we'll watch it grow in together. So stick around on that one. Okay, so this is what we've done, as you can see. Yeah, this is what we've done. We've put in some roads, just little tree branch roads essentially. Nothing necessarily overly logical or you know, particularly fanciful with them. Just thought I'd have a little play, make some nice shapes. And one thing I have been doing, or trying to do while I've been doing it, is just connecting up before we put the houses in, because bit of a tip, it's actually easier to do this before you put the houses in, although in fairness the methodology for getting roads to work, paths to work, is sometimes a pain. So you do occasionally have to use Move It that is the Move It mod I just used to get everything to kind of stitch together as you'd like it to. It should connect up, but it almost never does, and no one quite knows why. Definitely, if I was going to recommend you get any mod as we go into an autosave just to make life difficult, it would be highly recommends you get yourself the Move It mod, so you can actually fix things without it costing stupid amounts of budget. I hit the pause button before I forget, but also because, you know, you can do little things like just making sure your city doesn't have weirdly disconnected paths that no one's ever quite sure if they work or not. But what you want to do is just kind of the two main roads either side. We're just making sure they can access the main roads by foot at least from the roads furthest to their sort of to their access point. That's what I'm trying to say. That was the words I was going for. Because obviously these roads, they come in from the other end up here, But you're not about them to be able to walk up and down here so they can access any shops or whatever it is we decide to put down the end of them, because, you know, it's just nice if people can get places. It won't always look fantastic. This one, in fact, I can probably solve using a Move It mod. We'll just drag that down there a touch. Does that go? I may have to use a height fixy thing to make that. Oh, that'll go. That'll go there. That should be fine. Yeah, just little things like that really help to make the city function a bit better. I don't know if that will let me do that. Will it? Yeah, it has, but it's still going to need the Move It mod, because why wouldn't it need the Move It mod to connect that up? That would be far too easy to just have it intuitively connect up to the end of the road where you want to be. I think that one is already connected. It is. Yeah, just like I said, it's just little things, and you think like it wouldn't make a difference, but it does. It does. People will walk for miles in Skylines. They will walk for absolutely miles with absolutely no qualms whatsoever. So it's good to have given them the choice to do it, because that will save traffic on your roads. Move that back. Good. Which is always ideal. We'll connect that one to there. Should have gone. We'll connect that one to there too. I'll fix those in just a second. Let's just get these all connected up where they need to be. That will probably connect into here quite nicely, but I've connected to there. That will solve that problem. And if I connect that into there, that should do something, because I can just, hopefully, using the magic of the Move It mod, that little dip there connects all three up, I think. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. That would not work. That would never go in my favour. That looks like it's connected up there. Yeah, just wanting to get everything kind of connected up, nice and simple. Let's give that a click. Hopefully that will go in there. And again, I've got to fix it, because if anyone knows why that doesn't do that, you feel free to let me know in the comments below, because that's really frustrating. Every time it happens, it drives me mad. But yeah, we're just getting everything connected up to the city, putting all the infrastructure together so that people can, before we even start trying to move people in, the option is there for people to get around, because it's much harder to fix after you've moved people in than it is when you've when you're already laying out the roads, like when you may as well be doing it anyway. That should just cut through there. Of course, doesn't connect up to the road. Tap. There we go. So yeah, just little connections. I'm not going to worry too much about connecting that one up, because it should be okay anyway. That will probably get rid of that rock, but you know, I am not going to cry over a missing rock. That's not going to be a thing that worries me at all. What will worry me is having a path there I can't use. There we go. Just the little bits, just the little things. It's the little things that make the difference. Which, by the way, you should never say to your wife or girlfriend. She will laugh at you. That's the closest I've come to making any kind of dirty joke on the channel in ages, which shows I'm growing as a human or losing my touch. It could be either, to be quite honest. It could be either quite easily. Anyway, let's fill this in with housing. I think we're going to go with the. This feels like a low density housing situation, I think. And feel free to use the comments below to disagree with me, but I think this is a low density housing situation. In fact, I think I can probably just drag and drop. Let's try and scooch in there just so I can make sure I've got everything. And that should drag and drop itself quite nicely. And then I can fix the bits that have gone into the roundabout, because inevitably I've just filled in some roundabout squares. I haven't. Oh, winning. That looks like it's got everything except there. I don't want it there. I don't want it just quite so close to the roundabout, because that's going to cause problems. But otherwise, that should grow in quite nicely. We'll just fix up all these little gaps here, because they apparently were not taken into account by the dragging. One thing I will do as well, just to make this just to add a little thing to it, I'll try and get a row of high density shops in there. I think you can get a 1 square high density shop. I don't think it'll expand, but I think at least these people will have somewhere to buy, you know, food and the things that people need to live. without making them cross the entire city. So that's it's quite a big area. That's quite a big area. We're going to see how that affects this population just by unporting it, and let's see what we get growing in. Hopefully something nice and fanciful, because people are complaining they need a place to live. Well, you can't complain when I've given you the option. That's how that goes. I think all the roads I've got are connected up pathways wise. There shouldn't be too big a walk for anyone to a main road, I don't think. And if there is, I'll do it while they're moving in, because they are moving very slowly. This is unusually slow. Usually you have a housing demand like we've got, and people are in like a shop. But today apparently not. Which is weird. I'm not using Demand Master. I think I have Demand Master installed, but I don't think I'm actually using it. I mean, I've not touched the panel, but I know I have the option of using it. That should connect. That will be fine. Yeah. So we just kind of got to wait for houses to come in now. You can see they've started moving in now. They will, as always, start moving in closest to schools and other amenities, which of course is something we need to pay attention to, because it looks like these people here need a firehouse. So maybe we'll give them a firehouse here just to help them out, because that will make these guys happy. It'll make these guys happy. I may stick a firehouse down here too, because that will help cover everything down there. In fact, let's see how they're covered medically as well, because why not? Let's throw these in. Let's let them have little things like, you know, medical access. We'll put that, I guess, here. That should cover most of our things, and if necessary we can always put another one up there too, so people have access on both sides to hospitals. What have we got here? This is the elder care, isn't it? Elder care is going to have to go in somewhere. Maybe here. It should cover more or less everything. Just little things as well, because I mean, we do have that big demand for housing, but obviously you still have to give people some incentive to want to live in the area you've earmarked for housing. And so little things like this are kind of the way to do it. And cemeteries are always weirdly good. People like living near cemeteries. I don't know why. It feels like that would be the creepiest possible place to live. But, you know, it's not my place to judge where people want to live. I just know they like living next to cemeteries. We'll put a crematorium there too. Why not? We'll give them a sauna, because everyone deserves a sauna. That should cover the area. Just like I said, it's all about just making this a really nice place to live in. A medical helicopter depot. A sports hall could be good if I can find a place to squeeze it. It's not 100% essential, but if I can find a place to squeeze it in, that would be really nice. That will do. What else have we got here? Community pool. People like to swim, so maybe there, maybe somewhere, anywhere. Anyway, there we go. Just adding little things. Yoga garden, why not? Let's do some yoga. Yoga garden can go here. I've just killed a path. I saw it just as I clicked to put it down. I saw I killed a path. It's fine. I'm sure they'll get over it. Just making sure they're all fully covered. And what have we got police coverage wise? They're probably going to want some police. Let's do a big old police headquarters up here actually, because it can't hurt. And there we go, that should give them full coverage. What have they got schools wise? Because all things taken into account, you can see actually we have got people sort of moving in quickly enough to start filling gaps. Where is our nearest? I know where our nearest elementary school is, because I put one there. Our nearest high school, there's going to be one somewhere, I'm sure, but we'll add another one on the main road maybe. That should do the job. There's an argument that I should just put that off on a side road, but you know, we'll make do. What else? There's a Institute of Creative Arts too. Why not? Let's give them an Institute of Creative Arts, because why wouldn't we want to encourage instituting creativity or whatever? Let's do that. That should be okay. And we'll start our bus routes. Parks are going to be interesting as well, because everyone likes living near a park. I don't know what size parks I've got. We're going to not have another autosave, because why wouldn't we? If there was a time that wasn't convenient for an autosave, it will pop up. I need to find some assets in the workshop actually for really nice little parks, because I find I use the bouncy castle and the roundabout parks probably more than you would expect to find them in a city. In terms of, I know the city I live in has none of them, nor would it want any. But there's very few options for smaller parks to bring things together and encourage people to come and live places. And I think I need to go scouting the workshop and find some more. If you've got recommendations of things you've used in your cities that you like, that you think would maybe go well in here, you're more than welcome to drop them below. That's kind of what I'm here for. Well, I say what I'm here for. It's kind of what I do. I like getting little tips from people. Why is there no parks here? I seem to have built a parkless area, and now I feel bad for these people. Where can I give? Sorry, you're going to lose some houses, but I've got to make your old neighbours have some place they can go and hang out and feel okay. Although probably a children's roundabout is not where you want all the neighbours hanging out. Let's be completely honest. It's 2020. This is not a thing we do anymore. That should help improve some land value, improve some happiness. I'm tempted to see if I can squeeze a road across here, just to put a park on it, if I'm honest, because these people were really unhappy about not having a park. That says slope too steep. Alright, always says slope too steep. I built like a little walkie path. I wish I could get... I suppose there is an argument that I could just turn this into a park. I think it'll allow me to turn that into a park. And then that should work. Do you know what, let's do it, why not? Because it's not like I have an actual time limit on YouTube. Some will argue I should have a time limit. Let's give them an amusement park, because we've not used an amusement park yet. We need a small main gate, why not? Small main gate is probably the way. We will, some of the people have built on there, put that there, Spladoom. Yes, we do have an amusement park gate. We have an amusement park side gate which we can add here. I was going to say it must be placed in a park area, of course it is. So if we, is that the park area? Park area, that one. Use the smallest one. What we're going to do, not that. We'll paint this entire area. I say paint this entire area. It's all gone wrong. It's going wrong already. This area is going to be a park. Why not? Feels like as good a place for a park as any. I can't do it. Literally, I cannot do anything else with this land, so I may as well put a park on it. Admittedly, I probably don't want a wind turbine in the middle of my park, but that's how it is. So we're going to assume it's a design feature and go from there, because that's the best way. Right, let's keep going, build that up. And bear with me just. Do you know, in fact, now I'm thinking about this through thoroughly. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking what we might do, and I hate to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, we might make this park the next episode, because we've built the housing, we've got things looking fairly standard, fairly nice. I think we should be maybe make this the next episode. So until next time, guys, I've been ChasingLamely. Thank you for joining me in Lameville today, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.